Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from Astrology.com. Today we'll be doing things a little bit differently. For the month of June, I've laid down some oracle cards. They're topped with the Greenwich Tarot cards. So what I'm going to do is get an emotional feel for the month, and we're also going to do a second reading to really check out some energies that may not have resonated with you in this first reading here. So let's get started. Okay, Sagittarius, there are two important lunar events this month. The first one will really affect you. That is a full moon in Sagittarius that takes place June the 9th, and this is going to bring an emotional culmination of how you feel about yourself and your goals and dreams and those within your relationship. Are you being treated fairly? Are you giving enough in your relationship? Is your partner giving enough to you? All of those things are really going to come to mind. And what I see here with the emotional energy, the underlying energy of June, it's like you have all of these emotions wrapped up inside of you. For some of you, I feel like you don't really know which way to go, which direction to move forward in. And I think that around March, or maybe around March the 21st, there came a new energy into your life. Some of this may have been even disrupting for you concerning your relationships. For some of you, you have wanted to maybe in the past let go of someone that you're wanting to bring back now. Or for some of you, you've just been holding back a lot of emotion within your heart, unwilling or unable to express it in the way that you really wanted to. And I see this sudden information coming forward that really brings a lot of volatility and anger to the surface and requires a lot of cleansing concerning your relationships. And I want you to understand that this is a very divine process. We have synchronicity here. There's a lot of synchronicity. So watch the signs in June and see where that goes. I'm going to turn over the Greenwich Tarot and we'll see what all of this is really about. Get another layer here. I feel like some of you are heavily communicating this month. You may be traveling, you may be talking, texting, on the phone, corresponding over social media. But what is really overviewing your relationship is the Ten of Pentacles along this rebirth process. You're really trying to build a new foundation for home and family. You're getting ready to transition into a new phase here. And this is all about rebirth. You're redefining what your future looks like, what your family foundation is going to look like. And you're trying to build up the prosperity that you need or the wealth that you need to really move you towards new situations. There is a sudden energy that comes in here, and it's a volatile energy, and I feel like this involves a very fiery female. This could also be you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and this is a disruptive process, almost like a magnetic electric energy. This could also be someone that has to do with your career or is involved in your career field. A lot of the communication that's going on maybe with home and family, or the travel maybe with home and family. There's a nurturing influence here. There's also a very confusing energy over here with this synchronicity. And this is all about all of these things working together for a cause. And we have the Eight of Cups reversed. Upright, the Eight of Cups is about really thinking about what you no longer need. A lot of times it means that you're walking away from a relationship. But with it reversed, this may mean that you've decided to take a step back and relook at a relationship. Directly underneath it, we have love and compassion reversed with the Ace of Cups. I think some of you, the overall emotional energy was about holding back in love. And I feel like by the end of June, some of you are really going to be ready to move forward, offering your heart to someone else. And I think that this is almost like a reversal of a grieving process that has taken place before. So maybe this is an older relationship that's coming back to you, or you're ready to renegotiate with your partner, maybe a new way to move forward to accrue this financial stability within your family unit or relationship. Now, the volcanic energy here with this very disruptive person coming in, this could definitely again be with a fire sign, or this could be you. So we're going to take the cards and try to discern who this person is or what this event is. Definitely you're feeling like you just aren't happy. You're not emotionally fulfilled in a relationship, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, but if you're here for this reading, that's what the cards are saying. And on top we have the King of Cups reversed. And this may be someone you're involved with, This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and this person is not, they're not behaving very well. Upright, the King of Chalices or the King of Cups is a very loving, giving, generous energy, someone who's very concerned with home and family. When we have it reversed, we have an emotionally manipulative male, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if you're a female Sagittarius watching this, this could be this person, but generally this is an older male. Here we have the younger male right here beside of this person. So maybe you have two figures in your life who are representative of these people, maybe an older father figure and a younger male. Or for some of you, this could be someone that your spouse is involved with. If you're a male, your spouse could be involved with this person. There's just a definite sense of unfulfillment and a lot of emotional manipulation that is going on within a relationship. And this could be, this person you were having a love offer with, or maybe this is a love relationship, but now you're looking back to an older relationship and you're wanting to really turn this love and compassion card around, and you're wanting to be fulfilled. You need to be emotionally fulfilled in some way, and you just have all of this pent-up energy, a lot of it concerning your career and your need to be nurtured and taken care of and made to feel special and made to feel that you're something other than just part of a family unit, or maybe the breadwinner for some of you. And we have the Hangman here. This is about waiting, this period of time, this synergetic energy here. All of this is happening for a reason. Certain things have been brought back into your life in March, or an event took place around March, maybe around that Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde energy, where you were able to revisit your relationship in some way and see a different side of a person, or you're able to find someone that you had been with before and you're ready to rebirth that process. I really feel like this is more about trying to find a stable home and family foundation. Although we do have a little bird here, and sometimes this can signify different messages from past relationships or from children as well. Towards the end of the month, there is a new moon in Cancer. Now, for some of you, this is going to take place in your 8th house, so a lot of trust issues are going to come forward by the end of the month. A lot of issues regarding money, your debt-income ratio, financial stability, debts owed, loans. But this is also about addictions, and it's also about the compulsive feelings that we have, the things that we trap up in our emotions in some way. And so I have this offer of love, but it's almost like there's a heartbreak involved here just before you're ready to give a new offer of love. So maybe you were offering your heart to another person, Sagittarius, and you are feeling like that person has to be let go of because you need to move forward and offer your heart to someone who's truly going to appreciate it. And definitely this could be an offer of a new home, but with it on top of this love card, and it almost always would mean that this is about a relationship. And I feel like this relationship has been stressful. The journey's been long. It's been tiring. It's maybe you have been working and you put this relationship off, or you put this relationship off for your career in some way. And for some of you, you're wanting to really leave a relationship, and it's giving you a lot of anxiety. And maybe because you're fearful of this heartache here, or maybe because you really don't know if you're just feeling emotionally unfulfilled right now, or you don't know if your partner is involved with this other person here. This other person could definitely be a water sign. If you are a male Sagittarius, this could be your partner involved with someone like this. But for a lot of you, I really feel like there's a lot of dissatisfaction in you having to constantly suppress your emotions within a relationship. Now we're going to do a second reading now, so we'll see what comes from that, because I know for all of you this may not have resonated. But if you're here today, there's a reason that you're watching this. So I always believe that everything happens for a reason, and it happens at the right time, right? Okay, for your second reading, I'm going to use a different oracle card deck. planning on using the Everyday Witch Tarot on top here. And right off the bat, I got the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Five of Cups. So I feel like there have been some missed opportunities in love, and I think that you're wanting to bring those forward here in June. Opportunity Knox card is reversed with that Ace of Cups. And then when I see the dragonfly, I think of a 9-month waiting period. And for some of you, this could represent the number 9 and other things, especially in obstacles related to stress and hard work. Only you would know that. But I feel like you're looking back on some older memories. Somebody that you've had in the past who you have wanted to reconnect with but haven't been able to. But now you're saying that you really don't want to miss any more opportunities and you really want to move forward here. For some of you, you're revisiting past memories. Maybe you're going to see a new home, or you're worried about new opportunities for the future and you're really ready to get the ball rolling in that area. And here we have you going out on a new adventure. And it's asking you to raise your standards. And it's saying that your standards have not been very high with your career all the time or with your relationships. And you're wanting to move on towards more clarity because you're feeling very disappointed, I think, in some way. Some of you are losing your resiliency as you continue to wield your craft. Maybe you're in school and you're just sort of feeling disheartened, you're tired of it. Maybe some of you have a career field that you've really been trying to get going or learn something about, taking more classes for it, and you've been really feeling like you just don't want to continue on, or the burden has become so much that you're wanting a more substantial or a more quick solution. Some of you are really ready to grab hold of what you do have, and you're ready to be thankful for what you have, I think. Some of you are really going to be worried about money and income, especially later around June the 24th with that new moon in Cancer. So again, that is a financial sector. For some of you, you're going to be paying off debt, or you're not going to have the money to pay off debt. But for most of you, I feel like you're going to be very grateful for what you do have. For some of you, you already know the truth about a matter. You just haven't been willing to act on it. That's what it's saying here. You've had the intuition. You've had someone who is the High Priestess. I love this card. It kind of depicts a person like me. This person has definitely, I think, maybe tried to help you, or there's a truth here that hasn't been brought out, and it could be about your career. And this is the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be your child even. And there's a truth here that needed to be discerned about them. And you haven't been willing to really meet the pace that is required in that area. Or maybe this is meet the pace that this person is trying to bring to you, this truth this person is trying to bring to you, or this truth about your career field. Nevertheless, I kind of see you swooping in for the kill here. By the end of June, and that's what I always think when I look at this tarot deck. With the Knight of Wands, he's headed off to fight the dragon. He's going to face his fears, and he refuses to feel disappointed. He wants to know if there's what else there is. And I think he has some sharp words. There could be some legal contracts involved that he's going to face the truth about, or maybe these are financial documents that he wants the truth about. And for some of you, this is truth and clarification between two people in a love relationship. Maybe some of you are wanting the truth about this Cancer person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. as far as this older person that is a distant memory or is an older relationship, there's definitely some jealousy going on here. Maybe even some spying, sneaking around with this person. And this is what is going to bring about change. This could be you. I mean, this could be an internet-related activity. But definitely some conflicts within groups. For some of you, this is your career. For others of you, you are wanting to go back towards an older relationship and maybe someone else is jealous. This person may be involved with someone else, or you involved with someone else, but they seem very jealous in some way. This is saying the truth is here. You have to raise your standards, Sagittarius, and really come into your own. I think some of you are feeling personally attacked in your career field. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is about. It looks like it's from an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra female. Someone who is very smart. She has her wits about her. She cuts quickly to the truth. She can be very detached at certain times. She has a scientific mind. For some of you, someone in your life may be pregnant or may have been carrying a heavy load related to female issues or fertility problems. Could have been health issues. But I feel like someone is definitely pregnant. This is a 9-month course here, I feel like, or 9 months before this birthing process of a new idea can come forward, before you can reap the benefits of your hard work and reap the harvest. So this may everything that you start in June may take about 9 months. I know earlier we got a date of March, so maybe it's 9 months from March. But there is definitely 9 of something that I mentioned earlier, and I have a feeling this is a time period where you're waiting for fruition, you're waiting for culmination. And here I have the full moon here, and this is all representative of Sagittarius. So maybe from that full moon even, you're going to get news of something, or you're going to finally take off on this new venture in this relationship. And it's going to take about 9 months to develop, but it's your own creation, Sagittarius. You are doing it. You are in control here. And you need to keep moving forward, even though you feel attacked in your career goals. Some of you may even feel like your marriage is under attack here, and that you're needing to redefine what romance is within your relationships, what these love offers could be within your relationship. Maybe you're determined to move forward with the truth and fight for your relationship. Definitely could be there, Sagittarius. So I'm going to do a finality for the month because I feel like we have some open ties here. So what is the finality for Sagittarius for June? What is the outcome? What will you learn at that new moon? A new perspective that involves maybe a relationship that you've let go of, or someone that has let go of you. There's going to be a new perspective. I think you're going to learn something here. And around that full moon, what do we have? We have the shape shifting with the 10 of Swords. Something is changing, and this is a pocket of energy. Another sign had a pocket of energy over here. And I do know that that new moon is going to bring about a pocket of energy that's going to be very harrowing for some people. And by harrowing, I mean if you can think back to the last decade and all the trials and tribulations that have involved you in your relationships, then this is coming back up. But I feel like you're moving past it. You're like, you know what, this time I'm not running away from it. I'm going to fight through it. I'm going to get to the truth. I'm going to offer love to the person that I need to. Even if I feel defeated, I'm going to find a way to rise above in this situation. So take care in the month of June, Sagittarius. Watch that new moon, June 24th onward. Watch out for people that you can't trust. Watch your finances and try to be safe. So I wish the best for you, Sagittarius. I'll see you next time.